So this will be another VOD review video. I'll try to keep up with chat as I go. Ask any questions as you find. You won one offline too, nice. For this first one, we're going to do a VOD review for Alysti. She's Moira here in this character select screen, but she plays Zenyatta in this match. You modded your fight stick. So, like, I don't know. How do you mod it? What does that mean specifically? So I just paused it to screen so we could like see what the actual different color buttons. Okay. What the actual comp looks like. I think Cat ends up picking Zarya, maybe? So it's like a Zarya Diva. It's not terrible, but better combos. I was hoping Alysti would play Moira, but she doesn't. She plays Zen, which is fine. Are you in this one? I don't think you're in this one. Are you? No, you're right there. Yeah, you're Reaper. Here you are. I'll circle you. There's Moldy. Great. All right. So we got Ryan Zarya, good combo, but Cat's Ryan, which he has not that much experience with Ryan, but it's fine. I'm gonna post a stick in the arcade room. Yeah, go for it. Show it off. So Alysti switches to Zen, which is fine, except having Zen with Brig is, for one, it's single target healing. I mean, she has AoE if she's like in the fight, but otherwise she's giving armor pack to people. Zen can only heal slowly over time, one person at a time. Why is there a diva butt on your thing? Okay, nice. Didn't stick it to it yet, just showing it off.
Whoa.
All right, so they got a ball. We know that already, so they're going to be kind of diving in quite a bit, which means Zen's going to have a pretty tough time because if the wrecking ball's any good, going to be focusing the squishy Zen in the back, just swing it in, pile drive, and then shoot her for like a second, and she's dead.
I didn't know we were going that way.
Now you have the Reaper. Moldy should be able to take care of her, or take care of the wrecking ball. Burlak as Zarya can do some help with the bubbles, protecting the healers, but he's probably going to be with the Ryan most of the time, which is fine. You see that a lot with Zarya's, but
Tomb?
We'll see.
Right,
So first things first, as Zenyatta, are you going to be doing more guessing game? Yeah, I'll do more guessing game. I'm going to try to complete this sentence this time. So the first thing, most important thing to do as Zenyatta is Discord. Okay, not the most important thing, but a very important thing as Zenyatta is to Discord the enemy and call out your Discords. Something that Alysti can definitely work on. I don't know if she does. We'll see how much she calls out in here. But she can call out. It says right here in the corner too. A lot of people don't know about this, but check to make sure your Harmony Orb is on somebody. Down here in the corner, maybe not everyone's like aware, but there's a big little spot here. Make sure somebody's always Discorded and somebody's always Harmony. Obviously, you can't control and have it up all the time, but if you see someone lose it, because it tells you right here, like your Orb of Harmony is returned, or your Orb of Discord is returned, make sure that you place it on somebody else. So if this person leaves sight for a few seconds, throw it onto the hamster. I'm going to start, by the way, I'm going to start doing some Overwatch coaching, like live coaching. I want to start doing it. So if you guys want to do that, just let me know, and we'll pick a time that works out. We'll do a live stream, do some live coaching. It'll be fun. It'll be nice. So Moldy, Jen, Kat, Zomon, if you want some coaching, you want to play Overwatch. I know you're a big Sombra fan. But anyway, I'm trying to help you guys out, and I could do like more of a personal one-on-one thing. It'll be fun. But yeah. So again, make sure these orbs are on people. Ryan taught me a lot, actually. Yeah, there's a lot of little nuances that once you learn, it's like, oh my god, I didn't know I could do that as Reinhardt. It's fun stuff to learn. And then like implementing is another thing. Like I've known about the free look shatter thing for a while, but I've never done it in a game because I'm always looking at the enemy. But it's cool to know for sure. Yeah, I know you're going to walk backwards. I could already see you doing it. You're looking for 360 hooks and things. Alrighty.
Right, go right.
Moonwalk into them. There you go. Look at this
Everybody
dumbass
go
and
right?
wham!
We're behind you.
Oh, whammy.
Okay.
I'm
We're
behind
just
you.
slower.
Okay. Maywall, that's going to be a problem. Ryan's already a trap back there. No healing. That sucks. Good play by them. This is how you play May really effectively nowadays, too. It's this wall control.
Oh no, I'm.
Which I should do a VOD review for you, Moldy, because you're insane with your May shooting, by the way. I was watching you, I was spectating you the other day before we joined up, and you're like sniping everybody. Like, you're just shooting icicles at people. And like, I'm thinking, like, why is he shooting icicles at everybody? Just freeze them, then you're standing still. You have a weird, like, I don't know, order of things. Sometimes you shoot them with icicles twice, and they're like 1 health. Like, okay, now I'll freeze them. It's like, you've already started shooting them. I don't know. It's weird, but you're like incredibly accurate with your icicles now. It's kind of scary. So you could definitely get really good with May. You're already really good, but you can get a lot better still, too. Something to keep in mind.
Walled off.
Got May.
So Zarya's not with, it's just Reinhardt up there, it looks like. Good job, Zarya. I don't know what happened to you. It's Brig that's up there. Okay. Zarya got separated. You died. Well, yeah. It's just you and Brig up there. And Alysti's like, I'm not going to go over here. Now I'll come help him out. Moldy's dead. To the Orisa.
What?
He's surprised. I try was tough. I first changed the sensitivity to get used to it. Yeah, you're hitting your icicles really well. It's pretty good. And it's very similar to the Roadhog hook. It's the same projectile, probably close to the same like speed as far as leading your shots and stuff. So it's not that surprising, to be honest. Kind of draw a concave mouse motion as I follow them, shoot them. Yeah, the tracking is really good. So, and I never really thought about it, but Roadhog and May are very similar with the hook and the icicles, I think.
What melted me so fast?
So what did melt them so fast? Here you go, Moldy. What melted me so fast? Discord orb? Machine gun. Also McCree.
Oh, they discorded?
I'm out. Fuck this
Alysti says, fuck this shit, because she's got 30 health, then there's no one there.
shit. I'm out.
I got.
Good idea. But she doesn't leave. He's like, I'm going to hold on. Actually, smart thing, because she gets her armor back a little bit while she waits out of combat. By the way, everyone knows that, right? If you have shields, not armor, sorry. If you have shields like Zarya or Zenyatta, if you're out of combat for a specified amount of time, I don't know how much it is, this shield, this blue, I'm guessing, color, will regenerate. It's supposed to be an arrow. Hold on. Let's make this less phallic. There we go. Perfect. So the shield will regenerate when you're out of combat, so you can get some health back to let you escape, because they might think everyone's dead. You did put a Harmony Orb on Ashe, so you're actually doing something productive a little bit. But I don't know if you're going to get out of here, because they're still on these staircases. They might have seen you. They might have pushed. So the McCree came out, and he had the brilliant idea to try to 1v1 them. Which you can definitely win. But instead of doing... here's a good thing to keep in mind, too. Ammo. He had 5 ammo when you went to take on this 1v1 McCree. So when you're sitting there, you could have just reloaded. Zenyatta, it's good to make sure you have some balls ready for this fight, because now what you can do is you can just sneak around him and go past him, because you're probably going to lose this fight unless you hit your right-click charge all in his face. But obviously doesn't really work out. Balls, yeah. Shoot them balls. So you missed your shot, and now he knows, hey, there's someone right next to me because he hit me once. So I'm going to flash, and you're dead. You know, easy. Plus the Moira orb was here. You were toasted anyway. But that's fine. The fight was over. I mean, it's going to be hard to get out of there in the first place. And of course, the ball came in, Moira came in. They're all coming on you. They're all coming at you. Not coming on you. That sounds bad. Whoops. So, Ash died, which is fine. That was expected. And again, every time you spawn, they have this new feature now in Overwatch where you can see everybody a lot more clear. They outline them in blue. You know that you got 3 people attacking. I don't know why. Zarya's kind of like, I'm going to come up from this angle. And these guys are like, let's go in and push. And you're back here like, oh yeah, I'll heal you from back here. And Ash is like, I'm the main DPS, but I'll see you guys later. So, group up. Easy.
Oh my God. Okay.
Shielding you. Shields.
Okay, so shielding you, they're going 3 up. Oh, Burlock's already got in there and shielded somebody, gave somebody a bubble, but not in the fight. Just say, like, wait, let's wait for our healer. Let's wait for our DPS. Let's wait for 6. If it looks smush for everybody else. I mean, it is because every time I put the... is that a little bit better? It's a little bit better. It's a little smushed, but, you know, it's fine. I just didn't want, like, every time I pop this in, like, it shrinks again, and I got, like, the black bars here, which I think is stupid, but this is fine. Okay. Looks a lot better. Good. Sorry.
It's cracking.
So, again, 4 in there. What is this I'm doing here now? 4 here, and you can't really do... Again, who's healing right now? Briggs doing some healing, but you can see they're all getting hurt because they're all taking damage right now, and you're not there to heal them. High Noon's out there.
Something. He released already.
He released already, Kinky.
Sounds dirty, babe.
Now, what's the problem with this right now? What's the problem we're looking at here? What's the main problem with where Alysti is standing as Zenyatta? What can we suggest to make this better? They have high ground? Yes. Do they have high ground regardless? What's wrong with where Alysti is? Yeah, at high ground. Got it. They can shoot her. Yes. Thank you, Kat. They're up here. Yes, high ground. Great. She can't see. She can see the Orisa. You could harm Discord. We got Moira somehow back here. But again, yeah, Discord all you want. Throw some attacks in here. But what's going to happen? They're going to be like, oh, there's Zenyatta standing in the middle of the freaking map with no cover anywhere. And you're just going to float around and get shot. Yeah, unprotected. Thank you, Jen. Middle of nowhere. So go up to here. Go to your team before you start shooting. You could throw like a Discord at them, charge up, and then shoot as you're going this way, you know. But don't stand here and just get, you know, don't stand in this one spot getting shot because they're just going to turn and focus you because you're all alone. Positioning is a big part of healing. Positioning. Wear your protection. Yes, exactly, Kat. You made Overwatch a dirty thing. So you are going this way, but you're not. That's not your goal. You're not heading that way. You're just kind of floating in this area. You're just changing angles. You're not going to your team. You're gonna sit here and fight the ulting Moira, who you're never gonna kill unless you could somehow charge and hit headshots with your whole clip. It's going to be difficult.
Oh my God, there's so many alts.
Okay, so now you're going to your team. Alter coming in. Harmony Orb on Brig. She is critical, so good. May's coming in either for a wall or an ult. It's been a little while. You know Moira already has her ult, so you know that May probably has her ult too. Why are you reviewing me? Because we recorded you. You're up the plate. And what's up, Alysti? How are you doing?
Oh, no.
May comes in for the wall. Again, split up. These 2 people are low. Definitely heal them up. Great, but Zarya's going to be toasted here. Reinhardt's way in the back line, so yeah, it's kind of rough.
Oh, walled off again.
And Moira snuck behind with her ult. Finished you off. Briggs very low. Probably gonna lose this fight because she has low health.
Oh,
Wait, let's get
man.
this Moira. Where'd she go?
In the end.
Sneaky Moira.
Yes, I died, so
And Molly gets the kill. So Molly's like, because Molly's so like one-minded in this game. It's really funny to watch sometimes. He's like, "Oh, I killed the Moira. Go, go, go!" It's like, yeah, but what else happened recently? Your off tank died, and your I guess main healer died. I guess you got 2 off healers, but yeah, this is rough. And hello, this guy's kind of critical and about to die. And where's the rest of your team? I know you can't help it. I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying it's funny sometimes.
I'm alone.
Oh, Vega wants something. She's mad.
So Reinhardt dies, of course. So now Moldy and Ash over here are probably getting
I
staggered.
need heals.
we need
Moldy asking for heals. Kill feed.
to regroup.
Gotta watch
Everybody's
it.
dead, Moldy.
Yeah, everybody's dead, Moldy.
All right. I need
BTW.
something more mobile. Switch me.
So Molly's being smart. I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna wait. Situation critical. That guy is me. That's
Yeah,
right.
maybe
So Reaper's getting away.
I should switch too after I get old.
Heal him up.
Are you Moira?
Free alt charge
I'm
for
sad.
Zenyatta.
And he's pretty useless right now.
Yeah, he's pretty useless right now. You sure I waited? Yeah, you did. You're good. So, the fact that Alysti says situation critical because shit ain't nothing nice. Right. So, since Alysti's saying that I'm feeling kind of useless right now, I'm surprised the wrecking ball isn't like destroying you a lot, but it's because there's no strong healing on the team at the moment, so I don't know what song that is, Moldy, so sorry. I'm not very into music if it's released after 2010. I don't know.
I thought I would do it because of the ball, but the ball, I don't even think.
So I understand being Zen to combat the ball a little bit because you can discord him, but you could say that about everybody. You could discord anybody and combat them, but you need a strong healer, and you don't really have one. I mean, you could have a third healer if anything.
Balls. There
But-
he is, but he's like.
Okay, let's try this one more time.
So good, you guys are all grouped up except for Reaper, which is fine. Reaper goes on flanks, that happens. Ash, I don't know where she's at. She's doing her own thing too.
Right, ready? Go together. Go.
So no DPS, but you got your core here, so good.
Go, go.
Now, as Zen, it's a little rough to be in this big mix because, okay, what do we know they have? The Mei ult. We haven't seen a Mei ult, have we? I don't think so. But now you're all grouped up. You know they have a Mei ult coming. They haven't used yet. You don't have your Zen ult ready, so you can't do any defensive ults. Briggs using her ult, which is getting his armor. Great, good push, but be careful. Zen back up, play a little back. Because you up here can't do very much. And you're very squishy, and you get beat up really easily. See, there's Zen. There's Zen's way back here because it's out of the damage area. She can get he can get sniped over here from the Ash or snuck up on by Reaper, which is not great. But you got this little post blocking from being sniped. You're out of line of sight. You have free line of sight on your tank, your DPS, and the enemy. Yeah, and their Mei was really good, Alysti. It walled you off constantly, separated you guys, and it was a good team you guys were facing. They were working together. But I see what you mean. So he stayed close to get ahead of the wall. I see your logic there. I'm not like criticizing you for it. Like that's fine. That's sound logic. Sure, I'm fine with that. But again, Mei ult. Keep track in your mind the ults that can come up. Know who your team. Know the team you're facing. So we know the Moira already ulted. The Alysti probably ulted. But think about what ult can really fuck you up. So Diva bombs are always like white potential, Junkrat ults, Mei ults, Zarya ults. If it's a Reinhardt, the Reinhardts should be watching each other on their ults. It's kind of the Reinhardt mind game thing. that a lot of Reinhardts will play. And tell your team, like, hey, the Mei hasn't ulted the whole game, and they've been kicking our ass, so she definitely has ult. Or if you see a kill feed and they have an ult ready, then, you know, tell people. But ult tracking is a really strong tool to know what's going to happen in a team fight and be prepared for it. So now you're all frozen. There's Zen ulted, so, I mean, they're winning this fight. Sorry.
Same.
Is anyone alive?
Yep. Nope.
Moldy trying to save the day. What's wrong with the Moldy ult here? What's wrong with Reaper ulting at this moment? Nothing? Exactly, Moldy. You're kicking ass and taking names. And barely taking names, you're just kicking ass mostly. Fuck them. No, the problem is healer dead, tank D-mech. I don't know where Reinhardt is. Is he already dead a while ago? Ashe going to point. Is this oh, this mini diva popping out? Oh, here's a dead body. It's probably the brig, right? So you ult here, and what? You kill some balls on the ground. Mei survives. Ball might die. Moira is out of range. I think you could probably kill one or two of them here, but like kill feed. You know, if your ult is not going to change the outcome of this fight, then save it. Save it for the next push. They already Mei ulted and wiped out half your team. And if you win this little fight here and kill 3 of them, it's going to be you and Ashe is probably dead. Or it's one of you two, one or two of you against 3 or 4 of them left over. So, kill feed is very important. They put this here for a reason, so you can track who's alive and who's dead. Whenever you die, or whenever you hear, like, you could hear people dying. Use your ears, use your senses. If you see a kill icon pop up like that, see who died, see where they died. Great tool to utilize.
Healers are down, just FYI.
Zen is 1.
Okay. Well, should we go?
So you died, Teresa. That's fine. But now you don't have that ult. If you just, you know, thought for a second, like, okay, this is a lost fight, I shouldn't ult. Now you would have your ult ready and Zen's ult ready. You guys can go together. Alysti can keep you alive while you're doing your ults and hopefully wipe them. It'll be tough because they got McCree and Mei. But
Uh,
I
Just a
tried
thought.
sneaking.
left?
try to pair.
Oh.
Try to help your
Oh,
teammates do
no.
well, as hard as it might be.
Try to sneak in there.
So again, same thing.
Left?
Oh. Good.
So everyone's dead, and what does your brilliant Ashe do? I'm critical. My team's all dead. I'm going to throw Bob out there. Bob will kill all 6 of them, right?
Let's even go.
Ashe is dead.
I tried
Bob's going to
sneak in
1v6 him. He's already going to be
I
low.
don't think we should.
Now he's critical,
I think we need to wait.
and he's dead.
Yeah, I'm just checking it.
If she saved that, you would have Bob. You'd have Reaper. No, Bob. You'd have Zen ult. You'd have a lot of stuff ready that you could pair together. One big final push to win this fight. You get 5 more minutes for the next point.
Out, seeing who's
Great opportunity.
Scoping out the sitch.
Kill feed. Use your eyes, your
So where
senses.
you want to go left?
Whatever you want to do, I will follow.
Oh, I'm not good at calling these shots.
Then you shouldn't be main tank. Just
Well,
kidding.
I'm gonna go with left.
Shot calling is not easy. I don't like shot calling because I feel like I don't know what I'm talking about. Just kidding, Kat. Sometimes, like, I don't have the confidence to be like, I know more than you, so I'm going to tell you where to go, kind of thing. Like, it's, I feel like I'll suggest things, but, you know, the whole team could shot call. You should really have one person main shot call, but obviously call out your own, like, target this guy. You know, this guy's low. All that stuff's normal. So, let's talk about Burlock for a second. What's wrong with display? Where's he going? With 48 seconds left. Where's he going? And where's our team going? He's taking high ground. Exactly. Burlock's like, I'm going to get high ground from him and push them all away. They're going to be like, God damn, there's D.Va coming. Jump away. Run for your life. No, he's going to go feed. Nice Harmony Orb, but you're dead. Keep pumping into that shield. And now again, where are you at, Alysti? Where are you standing? Big empty space. Find some cover. Go to your team. Use these little obstacles as cover. Up here. Stay behind your Rhine shield. Don't stand in the middle and just pump into them because they're going to be like, oh, there's a Zen just standing there. Let's shoot him in the head.
This is so bad.
Positioning. Positioning is a big part of healing, especially for Zenyatta with such a low health pool and very low mobility. You got to be somewhere safe. Get line of sight and get protection, shielding from structures, from people, from teammates. Have an escape route. These are very important things to think about with healers. Make sure you have line of sight on your team, at the enemy if you need it, and have an escape route. Don't be in the open. Every time you die, think about what you can learn from that death. So the big question to ask, how did I die there and why? And if the answer is because I was standing in the middle of nowhere with no protection, then keep track of where you're standing and try to work around that as you go. So something I want to work on with people is kind of talking your I guess verbalizing your thoughts in the game. So like, I'm standing here because of this. Like, I'm standing here because my D.Va went straight up and I want to try to heal him. Great, but what does that leave you at? Is D.Va going to win that fight? No. God bless. Go to your team.
I have ult too.
So now 3 on 6, and they're all peeling back this way. Break
Almost
slow.
done.
Ugh,
Moldy with a nice kill. Going to kill everybody for you.
I couldn't get away from that Moira ult.
That is
Moldy
done.
kills 2.
Alright.
He's still calling out deaths like he's going to... Moldy's like, I got it. He's dead. She's dead. Okay, there's only 4 left. Wait, where's everyone at?
That's-
My way, I have ult.
Oh my god. I have Shatter, but this isn't
Yeah,
a
I
very
think
good
this is
place
it.
to
Like,
shatter.
I don't...
Shatter.
you can,
Oh,
we
wait.
got 20
Moldy, you're really good at this game, but you're very solo-minded, which is very solo queue-esque, which I used to be very much. I still am pretty much. But it's funny to see because like I do the same thing sometimes. Like I killed this guy, I killed that guy. Where the fuck's my team at? I killed 4 of them. It's like, yeah, but they died like 10 minutes ago.
seconds
Have
left.
everybody.
literally
10
the
seconds
last
ago.
push. You gotta go fast, guys. Let's go.
Last push. Let's pick the slowest characters we have.
I have ult. You can ult in.
I'm gonna have my
Go,
ult.
go,
and
go.
just-
What should we be doing right now? You're just okay. You're good at this game, Moldy. Don't sell yourself short. Well, I want to do a review with you. I want you to pick a character that you want to get better at. Roadhog, Mei, D.Va, whatever you want to do. And I'm very carry me minded. Adley, we can work with you too. Moldy, I want to do a VOD review with you. I'm gonna do some one-on-one coaching and help you get better, get more confidence in this game. I think you're plenty confident, but you keep ripping yourself down. What's up, Badalier? What should we be doing right now? You're Zenyatta. You're Alysti. Full health. 10 seconds. Attack objective A. Here's your team. What should we be doing right now? Alier should join team chat. He doesn't have a mic or something? I don't know. So what should we be doing as Zenyatta right now? Yeah, put up your Rev MJs in the chat. So as Zenyatta, catching up to the squad, yeah, run back to spawn and taxi them to the point because you're faster. Sub chat only, please. Thank you, Kat. The big thing to do, like, I don't want to say the match is over, but like, you know, you have no progress the whole match for this team. So they're playing really a lot better. They're more coordinated. They're working together better. But 10 seconds, you have your ult. Just throw your ult and run to the point. How long is it going to take you to get back? Go back to spawn and switch to Lucio. You can. You're not going to make it to spawn and back, but obviously one of them should have probably switched to Lucio for the speed boost. But with 10 seconds left, you have to start moving now. You have to start moving 5 seconds ago to get to the point. Think of how long it's going to take you to float over to the point. And yes, alt, yes, Moldy. You should alt and start moving to the point. Or start moving to the point and alt when you start taking damage because you're going to die pretty fast.
Start running.
9,
seconds. Go, go, go.
8, 7. Are you making it to the point with 5 seconds? If you go a straight beeline to the point, you might make it.
Go,
But
go.
you're going to heal your team because you want them to go because you're giving them speed boost, right?
Go, 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 go. Push,
You're not giving them speed boost.
push, push.
I'm laughing because like there's no speed happening, but you're like, go, go, go. It doesn't make you go faster.
Ash
I
made
was
it
like
on there
right
like
there.
2 seconds.
Uh,
Well, it's like, I'm killing them. It's like,
What?
well, the match ended 10 seconds ago.
Best game ever.
Yeah, but they're dead.
Can we get
We've
out?
already played these people, huh?
Yeah. They killed us. After we rolled.
Thank
look
you.
at that aim.
My skull.
Yeah, look at that aim. Molly recognizes it. Coward me.
Nice, Molly.
Can't
Why
even
didn't
kill
you
anyone in that ult.
What did
Play the
you
game.
really
How?
did lasagna? What?
What?
Maybe
What?
you made lasagna. That looks amazing.
Oh, talking about Indy's lasagna.
Yeah, it's his
Like,
first
what's
time
she
making
talking
it, right?
about? Discord. So, I say you guys find
Did you
another.
make arancini
What do we
with this?
pull
What is
from
this?
people say May has no
Arancinis.
talent? That's because they're
Nice.
jealous.
Fresh
game, fresh
No,
game,
they're
fresh
so...
game.
Okay, that works.
The bakery?
So, what do we pull? What are good things that Alysti can focus on with her Zenyatta play, or any Zenyatta out there with like low levels? Because again, preface: this is like bronze, silver, gold level coaching. I'm not a professional Overwatch player. I just play when on TV. But people say May is Satan. But what can Alysti pull from this? Hide and peek, yes. Kat, thank you. That's a good point. My main point is, yes, Alysti, thank you. Positioning. Positioning is the key thing to focus on. It's my takeaway from Alysti's VOD review here. There's not a lot of focus I could tell you about aiming because aiming is something you can't be like, just aim better. Click their head's forehead. It's like you have to... You can spam into shields as Zenyatta. That's fine. Your main focus is to put a Harmony Orb on the damage taker on your team and a Discord Orb on a focus. One thing to do as Zen is look for one-on-one fights. It was hard in that match because it was such a clusterfuck. But if you see a one-on-one fight happening, you control that fight. You give a Harmony Orb to your team and a Discord Orb to their team, and that one-on-one fight is not going to end well for that team. You control who wins that fight. So you are support. You support the team fights. If we're running goats, which we're not, but once you Discord that Reinhardt, if you guys focus him and fuck him up, then you guys win that fight. There's no Reinhardt, there's no goats. Same with Brig and Lucio, I guess, and Zarya and the other healer. But Reinhardt is the key. So something I actually saw high level Zenyatta play, which surprised me because it's so lazy. Like, he gave the Harmony Orb to Reinhardt, and then that's it. No other Harmony Orbs go anywhere else. It's always on Reinhardt, always on main tank and goats. Granted, this is goats, so it's very specific to the comp. So he only gave the Harmony Orb to Reinhardt, and he was just trying to discord the other Reinhardt, obviously, but whoever the fight was targeting, which is fine. It just seems very lazy. But it makes sense because you have two other healers that are healing your team constantly with AoE heals between Brig and Lucio. So you could give it to the Reinhardt because he's the focus and just hope your teammates heal the other people. It worked fine. It just seems really lazy. Like, I'm giving Harmony Orbs to everybody. Like, you get a Harmony Orb, and you get a Harmony Orb, and you're down, and you're critical. You get healed up. But it's taken away from your shooting time, too. And obviously, the common thing to do is Zenyatta is to play too offensive-minded. You are a healer, you support, you heal people. Is there anything we could do? One thing to kind of watch for is your ult usage. A lot of Zenyatta players will hold their ult for too long. A lot of them use it in times they're not supposed to. Zenyatta is not a hit scan. He's a projectile hero. I assume most people know the difference of the two.
Is without form.
There is probably a proper procedure as far as charging a shot and discording. Always aim for heads, obviously. Work on your aim and click heads. I mean, it's something you can do in practice range. Because if you're not aiming that closely, I mean, we're working on your sensitivity a little bit, Alysti, but obviously if you're hitting somebody in the body, 5 shots to kill this training bot. Obviously, you can't be like, just hit their heads more. But, like, just aiming, like, where their heads are supposed to be, like, at that level, makes things a lot easier for you. And just go into the practice range, work on your sensitivity, and get better with hitting them in the right place. A little rusty. Charge up your shots, tracking. Got him. Just messing around. Tracking is a big thing. Obviously, if they're standing still, you charge up your shot, throw at their head, one clip people. It's fun to do. It's not easy to do, but it's possible. And just work on your tracking. Another thing to do, this is for any hero that you're trying to work on aim. Don't just stand on the flat ground shooting them. Go to a high ground. Work on your Z-axis? I don't know. I'm playing Zen and Animor to help improve my aim. Good. That's a good. Okay, I fell. That's fine. We'll go from here. This is high ground. I mean, not from here, but. And obviously, everyone has like. This is like predictable movement patterns and stuff like that. But, you know, just hit your targets. Lead your shots. And, you know. Usually I will hit them first, throw a Discord Orb, and then try to finish them. Because usually you don't have time to like, oh, there's someone, I'll Discord them, and then I'll start shooting them, kind of thing. That's why like you charge your shot, try to get them in like one clip. And if you miss them, then you can put your Orb on and just start spamming at their heads. But the more you do this, the more comfortable you get. And try to stay at range because there's no fall-off damage for Zenyatta, so stay back. Shoot from back here. You can't. I mean, it travels in a straight line. There's no drop off. You don't want to fight up close anyway because it's hard to aim for one, and for two, like you're gonna get like punched in the mouth and you're gonna die. if you are close, for any hero, remember to mix in your melees too. This foot is very powerful. It's like, I'm going in here, if I miss all my shots, but I might kick him. And I might finish him off. There you go.
One cannot survive on strength alone.
Yeah. And like just shoot where like their heads should be, even if you miss left or right. Like this. I'm missing on purpose. Not that bad. But like work on focusing on this head height. So you know that if you do happen to hit them, you know, luckily, at least you're getting them in the head, you know? If I'm just like throwing it at them, at their bodies, like, you know, it's, even if I do hit them, they're not doing much damage to them. Like, don't just aim at center mass, aim for the head. Makes a big difference. So back to alt stuff. Say alive, buddy. Yeah. So alting, if they have an enemy Genji, save your alt because it cancels the Genji alt pretty much most of the time. But it's good practice to, you know, keep your teammates alive. Any big ults, like, that's why it's good to know what your enemy team is running so you can prepare for... Every time I play Zenyatta, I say, okay, what does the enemy team have? And what do I need to prepare for? Like, what's the ult I need to kind of watch out for? And that's kind of how I approach the game. So I know, okay, they have a Genji. I'm going to hold my ult for his ult and cancel it so they can't wipe my team. Do not hold it for Junkrat. Do not hold it for Diva, because it does not prevent death from Diva or Junkrat or Pharah. Pharah sometimes, but if Pharah targets somebody with the ult, you're not healing through it. It's just not, it's not capable of doing it. So, know what ults you can cancel and what effect you could have on the game. But yes, positioning is the key thing to take away. Work on your positioning a little bit. Ask yourself as you're moving around, where am I? Where's my cover? Where's my escape route? Do I have line of sight? If not, fulfill those things. And you'll get better. Otherwise, work on your aim. Because that match, you really can't do anything with aim because your team was dead or you were dead really fast in all the fights because they had a Mei that was walling you off. So what can you do against that? I don't know. Have a better comp for it. I guess. That's a good idea. Yeah, it's something I'm going to work more on. So let's see who's next.
Do you want to be a healer? Or...
Thank you, Alysti, for being the guinea pig of this VOD review.
All right, who wants to be observed?
Whether or not you wanted to.